Keeping the core engaged, start to bend in the knee, grab the foot. Inhale and exhale, keeping the core engaged. Start kicking the foot out in front of you. Grab the big toe with your pointer and middle finger. Loop it around. As you start to raise your left hand for balance, finding a drishti in front of you. Really pressing the fingers into that toe and keeping the core engaged. Bring the foot back in front of you. Keeping the core engaged. Keeping the left arm up and the right knee bent. Start to hinge at the hips forward as you start to kick the right foot back behind you. Keeping strong in the core and then slowly hinging back up and dropping that right foot back down to the ground. Shifting the weight over onto the right foot. Start to bend the left knee around with your pointer finger and your middle finger as you kick the left foot out. Keeping strong in the core and bringing the left leg back in front of you, bending the left leg, keeping the right arm overhead as we kick the left leg back behind us, hinging at the hips, to come in half moon on the other side. Keeping the core engaged and keeping strong in this pose, stretching through the hand and the foot, and then slowly hinging back, bending the left knee, and dropping the foot to the ground. Coming onto the ground, we're going to prepare for wheel pose. So laying on our backs, taking a moment to rest from the standing poses that we just did. Bring the feet close to your seat and bring your hands beside your ears. Inhale and exhale, engaging the abdominals and pressing up through the hands and feet to come into wheel pose. Pressing back through the legs and keeping strong through the arms. Feeling a nice stretch along the abdominals and the thighs. And then slowly resting the shoulders and the pelvis back onto the ground. Taking a moment to breathe here. Coming back onto our seat. Keeping the legs bent in front of you. Inhale up. Keeping the crown up towards the ceiling. Dropping the chin towards the chest. And start to tiptoe back. Keeping the abdominals engaged. And finding your balance to lift both legs. And maybe straightening them. Keeping the shoulders down the back. And maybe letting the posture become wider. Releasing the hands to the side and dropping the feet towards the ground. Next, we're preparing for our arm balances. So we're going to come down into a squat, bending forward, putting our hands on the ground. Squatting pretty low and bringing the leg around to step on your hand as the shoulder comes underneath you. Stepping onto the other hand and dropping the seat low to the ground. Keeping the feet on the ground still, walk them towards the center as they intertwine and maybe pressing through the hands to balance. And then finding your seat, bringing the knees wide and coming into a child's pose.
Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed watching this video. Please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and watch more interesting videos.